Hello, everyone. Hello, my wonderful people of God. How are you guys? How are you guys? Mega shout out to you guys.
My name is Dr. Angela Lloyd, and I'm the founder of the offering. When I talk to business owners about writing a book,
How are you guys? I know you guys are still behind the scene. You're all welcome. Thank you all for coming. Thank you all for coming. Mega shout out to you guys. Mega shout out to you guys. I am in battlefield for my Lord. I am in battlefield for my nation. I am in battlefield, Jesus. I am in battlefield for the Lord. I am in battlefield for the Lord. I am in battlefield for my God. I am in battlefield for the Lord. I am in battlefield for the Lord. I am in battlefield for Jesus. I am in battlefield for the Lord. I am in battlefield for the Lord. I am in battlefield for Jesus. I am in battlefield for the Lord. I am in battlefield for the Lord. I am in battlefield for Jesus. I am in battlefield for the Lord. We are in battlefield for the Lord. Come in. I am in battlefield for my Lord. I am in battlefield for the Lord. I am in battlefield for the Lord. I am in battlefield for Jesus. I am in battlefield for the Lord. I am in battlefield. Sorry, guys, for the gate. Sorry, guys. Sorry, my wonderful people. I am in battlefield for our Lord. I am in battlefield for the Lord. I am in battlefield for the Lord. I am in battlefield for my Lord. I am in battlefield for my Lord. I am in battlefield for the Lord. I am in battlefield for Jesus. I am in battlefield for the Lord. I am in battlefield for the Lord. I am in battlefield for Jesus. We are on battlefield for the Lord. I am in battlefield for the Lord. I am in battlefield for Jesus. I am in battlefield for the Lord. I am in battlefield for the Lord. I am in battlefield for Jesus. We are in battlefield for the Lord Jesus. We are on battlefield for the Lord. I am in battlefield for my Lord. I am in battlefield for the Lord. I am in battlefield for the Lord. I am in battlefield for my Lord. Thank you, my wonderful people of God. Thank you, children of God. I bless all of you. Welcome to today's prayer section because today we are going to battle the herbalists. I know there are so many of us need the watch hours, but let me tell you guys, when your roof is on fire, you don't supposed to be chasing rats. If you look at me, you see that I dressed up today for spiritual warfare. Today is not an ordinary day or an easy day, but thank God for his mercy. The mercy of God is what is keeping our people. I am telling you. The mercy of God is what is keeping our people. So majority of us here are outside the country, but still is our country. There is no place like home. There's some days I will get up. Do you know what I want to eat? Okpa. I want to eat okpa. I want to eat okpa. Or all those our local foods that, when you are eating it, you'll be singing the mother song. That is to tell you, irrespective of whatever you are doing or whatever that is going on, wherever you are, all over the world where we have been dispersed because of poor, leadership, you still feel that urge to go home. You still hunger and thirst for things that are coming from that place. And if our forefathers fought and won, that this thing that enemy plotted did not happen during their own time, my brothers and sisters, God has given us a weapon, that is the social media, to do more than they did or more than they have done. God has given us something so peculiar, so enormous, and we need to use that. We need to use the power of social media. We need to understand the privilege we have to be in this era that we can now know what is going on over there, even though we are not there. We can now feel their pains, even though we are not in the street with them. For over 1 week, almost 1 week now, our brothers and sisters are sleeping in the street of Nigeria. You know what that means? The mosquito, the snakes, the scorpions, and all kinds of things. But these youth have decided to. We rather die as warriors than die as cowards. So that's why I said that today we are going to pray for them. We are going to pray for them. We're going to stand in the spirit with them. Because let me tell you, they are human. Some are already dead. They already shot people to death. Thinking that, let me tell you something. A lot of us, we have been living side by side with these people, but we really don't understand the way they operate. We don't understand the way they operate. The spirit of intimidation is what they operate on. That is, they feast on the spirit of intimidation. They want to intimidate you. They want to suppress you. They want to press you, and they want to squeeze you like a sardine in a can, and they will seal it up. If you didn't stand up and fight them back, that is how they take over nations upon nations upon nations upon nations upon nations. There is a premiere we're going to do by 3 o'clock. I wanted to do it before, but I was like, okay, let me just give space. Let's in the country since 2015 till now. If you look at the way everything is going that place, it is in one particular place. Even if you are a demon, your own self, demons still have his agents all over the whole world. Demon should have picked one particular country or one particular language and put all his agents that place. But demon was like, no, I'm not going to get what I want if I do it that way. And demon did what? Demon dispersed his agents all over the whole world. All over the whole world. So if you look at what is going on with the mindset of this man, but the good news is that when he was full of life, God denied him this atrociousness. God denied it from him. He had been fighting to become the president of Nigeria for years. Even though that he's dead, he's already dead. But the manuscript is alive. It's like the apostle that gave us Bible, they're all dead. And we know how many of them died mysteriously and in the execution way. That is how all the apostles died. The only one that died, let's say, peacefully, was only John the Beloved. It was only John the Beloved, the one that wrote the book of Revelation. He's the only one that died in his old age when he was in the island of Patmos, when God was revealing things to him. He was the only one. But he died in incarceration. He didn't die on his bed like his home and that stuff like that. So, but the manuscript they wrote is still alive and well today. And you and I spiritually, we are feeding on it. So the manuscripts of Ottoman Danfodio, Buharist, Erufairist, Abakarist, all these cabals and their demonic entities is alive. And that is what is playing out. If you look at through the social media, they are asking, where is our president? Now they can have been saying this since 2017 that man is dead. But they have been sitting upon it because the power quest. So for that reason, we're going to wage war. Remember, he promised that if he's not going to get into power in 2015, that blood will flow in the streets of America, in the streets of Nigeria. And not only that, the COVID something was like a champion to their ply and to their plot and to their evil. But God is alive. God did not allow their aim, their objective, their plot to happen. So I'm telling you, this is a movement that no one is in charge. No one is in charge of the movement that is going on now. And for us to keep it going is through prayer. Like I said, they are human. They are still in this flesh. Some are already dead. Some have already been gone down. So for that reason, we need to support them in our own way. If we cannot be in the streets, let's be in the spiritual. Okay? That is what I want us to do today. Please. I know that so many of us, we wanted to have the watch hours, wanted to bake, wanted to do all those things. But please, listen and let me tell you something. If Nigeria should get displaced like the Middle East, it's going to be a disaster. Do you know why it is going to be a disaster? We are people of color. People don't Nigeria and the other section, other set of people. So our prayer is that we want the separation to happen peaceably. Let everybody, let Fulani Origaki, boom, go. Like I said, you guys are going to hear a premier where a northern governor, a Fulani governor, is tabling you. That is why we are seeing the influx of all these people coming into the nation. All the Fulanis in the whole Africa is in Nigeria. And they gave them visa on arrival. They made it clear. Was it last year? They gave them visa on arrival. So all this Yaruga, something that they push back, grazing, colony, all those things we push back. They are doing it because they closed the borders in the east and some in the west, probably. But every border in the north is wide open. Do you understand? Everything is wide open. So their brothers and sisters are coming in their numbers because they know that they are outnumbered if war should break in Nigeria. They are outnumbered. Forget about that they are occupied every position, but they know that they are very fractured. So for that reason, how are they going to get what they're looking for? If not for God in heaven, it's for them to flood all Fulanis in the whole African continent. And that is what has been going on since 2015 as I speak with you now. So I want you to see a reason to pray. I want you to see a reason to pray. I know that we have a lot of things to do in our own time and everything. Please, let us see a reason to pray. I want you to begin to meditate. I want you to just close your eyes and begin to think about if you are from Nigeria. I want you to begin to think about your village, your compound, the people you grew up with, the people you went to school with, your fathers, your mothers, your brothers, your sisters, those your relatives, those that are still alive. I want you to begin to picture that place. I just want you to take off everything off your mind. I want you to go home. I just want you to go home. Begin to imagine that place. That road you used to know. That mango tree you used to know. That odara tree you used to know. That very playground you used to go to. I want you to begin to visualize those places. I want you to begin to imagine it. I want you to begin to imagine it. I want you to begin to think about, like, you wake up tomorrow and those places are gone. And you turn around. You are seeing people with babariga all over the place, taking place. I want you to begin to imagine that mansion you built back home. Just begin to imagine that your mansion, that your big house, that your palace, those your businesses. I want you to taste them. So the whole place is like a ghost town. So like I said, I want you to begin to think about those places because we're going to pray. We're going to wage wars in the heavens. We're going to say that there will be no bloodbath. And after this, I want you to go to Google and I want you to picture the picture of the Middle Easterners. They are that is well advanced and well built. I want you to picture what happened to that place. That is what war is all about. Like us that grew up and they found out that our own family members have been a victim of these people with their war rod and with their viciousness. I want you to begin to imagine that. My elder sister my mother's first daughter was killed by these people's locket. A small girl. And she was helping my mother. She wanted to pick a yam from the floor. And their bullet hit this small girl, like a girl of 8, 9 years. Their bullet hit her on the head like this. And she fell on top of that very yam and she died. And so many other people. But by the grace of God, who said that I will be here today? Because I wasn't in the picture. I was still very far. I wasn't in that. Even how many people before me wasn't even in the picture. So my mother, everybody ran away. Everybody ran away. Thank God that two of them wasn't at the same particular place when this thing took place. So I'm just trying for you guys to understand that so many of us who have not experienced war, who don't understand war, but we have heard one thing or the other about war. War is real. It kills. It destroys. It mayhems. The Middle East have not recovered. The Middle East have not recovered, even though that at least some of these nations over there can put up structure. What about this country? For years, irrespective of the endowment of God on them, they are still as downtrodden. They are still the poorest as they are today. Have nothing to show for the citizens. All they think about is their cows and their goats and their pigs and everything in between that walks with the 4 legs. That's what they think about. So that is what happens when animals and human beings are being joined together. So I want you to picture that. I was told this story. And that my mother's first daughter was murdered by these people. So during the Biafran War, our people, they ran inside the bush. The bush safeguarded them. That is why there are generations like you and I. They ran inside the bush. But this time around, they are in the bush. So it's like you have no place of escape. They are already in our bushes. They have already taken over our bushes. And they are not backing down. Unless we fought, we fight tirelessly, not only on our new, but ready. Because if we come to shove, we're not gonna relinquish what I see warriors in me. We have a duty. There is a new sheriff in town, the youth. So if you're the new sheriff in town, we are going to read in the Bible. Yesterday, when I wanted to when I wanted to set this, I sang a song attached to it, and YouTube was like, strike. It's not even copyright. He said strike. I was like, what? Strike? Okay, I backed out. So it says in the book of 1 Samuel 30, verse 1. We're going to read. Let's see what David did, what you and I are about to do now. He said, now it happened when David and his men came to Ziklag On the third day that the Amalekites had invaded the south and Ziklag attacked Ziklag and burnt it with fire, and had taken captive the women and those who were there, from small to great. They did not kill anyone, but carried them away and went their way. So David and his men came to the city, and there it was burnt with fire, and their wives, their sons, and their daughters had been taken captive. Then David and the people who were with him lifted up their voice and wept until they had no more power to weep. That's what we're going to do. And David's two wives, Ahinoam, the Jezreelite, Abigail, the widow of Nabal, the Carmelite, had been women. That is why they love to marry 8 years, 7 years old. This exactly what is happening, what we are seeing here is what you're going to see. I want you to begin to picture the beauty of the Igbo race, of the Calabar race, of the Deltans, of the Benicities, all these our people of the Western Nigeria. I want you to begin to imagine the beauty of all these our women. They are going to become sex slaves in the hand of these people, because when these people took these women, because the men are out for war, when they took them, they didn't take them so that they can become anything for them. They took them to become their concubines, to become their sex slave. That is what they have been doing for generations, and they are not backing out. They are not saying that we have done this enough. Let there be a revival in the doctrine of Islam. No, they are not saying that. That is their getting back on what they are doing. And they have no apology about it. As I say, now David was greatly distressed. But the people spoke of stoning him, because the souls of all the people was grieved, every man for his sons and his daughters. But David strengthened himself in the Lord his God. So we're here to strengthen our youth, our brothers and sisters in the streets of Nigeria, in the Lord. But that's what we can do for them. He said, then David said to Abiathar, the priest, you are the priest. You are the priest. I am the priest. We are the generation that is going to rise up and say, enough is enough. You know, when Buhari came to power, I was like, how did this happen? Because even when he was campaigning, I saw the demons. Let me tell you something, my brothers and sisters. The demon that is operating in Nigeria as I speak with you until this revolution started, it's not like the demons of old. It is an ancient demons and the women demons from almost all the globe, including India. They invoked all kinds of demons. That is why they've just blinded almost all the pastors. Was like this. They blinded them. They even come to their churches and their congregation to do what? To campaign. It was a spiritual deal. It was a spiritual deal. That is why the Bible says you need to test every spirit. When Osubanzo wanted to be the vice president of this man, I was like, if this man is a pastor, the jealous Christian like I myself, I am a jealous Christian. When you kill one Christian, you touch my heart, you put a knife on my heart and you twisted it. That is how I always felt inside me. Do you understand? I was like, if this man knows the God he's serving the highest government. Greater than the government of America, the government of the United Kingdom, the government of the whole world, the government of Russia. And he wanted to serve a government, a Nigerian government, with a murderous man like this man. I was grieved in my heart. I was like, Jesus Christ, devil have come to church. It says, so David inquired of the Lord. So we are here to inquire of the Lord, saying, shall I pursue this troop? Shall I overtake them? And he answered him, pursue, for you shall surely overtake them, and without fail recover all. Today, we are here to recover everything that these people have taken away from us. If I tell you that Nigeria have mortgaged the next 100 years to China and the other world banks and the other places, they are borrowing like crazy. All the borrowing they are doing in the name of Nigeria, they are doing it, but all the resources are going to the Fulanis. If you look at the country, nothing is going on. Everything is standstill. All the borrowing they are doing, whatever they are doing, they have been borrowing, but everything is going in the ammunition, in the settlement, in bringing them, in settling them, in doing everything, in robbing. The other day, 50-something million US dollars was given to Facebook so that they will not broadcast the broadcast of Nnamdi Kanu. That's all. 50-something million US dollars. So that is to tell you the amount of money that these people are spending to make sure that you and I and our generation to come are enslaved. Yesterday, when I was doing the research, I found out that a Nigerian army earns 49,000 naira a month. And the bag of rice is 30,000 naira. I want you to begin to picture that. These soldiers they are using like tools. 49,000 naira. I want you to check it on your own money. Our teachers, the same amount of money. Police, 49,000. 39, either 39 or something like that. None of them is making 100,000 as their monthly salaries, including their family, including their wife, including their children. So I want you just to picture, but our senators are eating a million. What are they doing? Nothing. So I want you to see the magnitude of the evil that are going on in this place. You know why they did it that way? They don't care about education. Yeah, they may be in the military, but their own salary may be different as well. So those things that they have no attachment or interest on is on the floor. But like politics, which is their own right, that is what it is. So you heard it in the book of 1 Samuel chapter 30. You saw what David did. David strengthened himself in his God. That is why we're here, to strengthen ourselves, to strengthen our brothers and sisters in the streets. Could you just imagine? You have Mocha foam, you have Ugo foam, you have all these our beautiful foams, mattresses, and you're sleeping in the streets. For how many days now? They're in the streets. Each night you go to bed, you sleep with your husband, you sleep with your wife. Well, those our youth are there. I want you to think about it. Do you have a reason? The question was asked in the Bible, is there no cause? Is there not a reason for you to pray? Because we're going to pray now. We are going to pray now. Holy Spirit, be my comforter. Holy Spirit, Abba, take control. As I'm walking along the way, the road is so narrow. Holy Spirit, be our God. Holy Spirit, be my comforter. Holy Spirit, oh, as I'm walking along the way, the road is